am continuing on doing a proofread of all the songs in the Gaudiya Giti-guccha while singing them, and if you would like to join, feel free. And if you find any mistakes also that I don't catch, please point them out. Okay, I'm just sharing my screen. illuminating the 7 islands of the world. Sri Navadip Puri shines due to the presence of that king among the gods, Sri Vishwambar. There, in the midst of Sri Vishwambar's bhaktas, is the renowned Srivas Pandit, whose life mission is Sri Krishna Kirtan. All glories to Pandit Thakur. By a speck of his mercy, one can become a recipient of Gaur Prem. All his pastimes are matchless. Exclusively fixed in the seva of Gauranga, he does not know any demigod or goddess. Along with his 4 brothers, servants, and maidservants, he always performs kirtan in various ways, day and night, with Gauranga and his devotees, intoxicated by prem. His wife, Sri Malini Devi, whom Mahaprabhu calls mother, is the crown jewel of all chaste women. Nityananda Prabhu resides in their house, and she loves him as her own son. When she sees Nityananda Prabhu, milk flows from her breast, and tears fall from her eyes. Sometimes, knowing Mahaprabhu to be the Supreme Lord, Srivas Pandit bows down at his lotus feet. But sometimes he takes him on his lap to nourish him. In order not to interrupt the ecstatic dance of Mahaprabhu, he renounced any expression of sorrow at the death of his son. Hearing of this, the Lord wept. Srivas Pandit's niece, Narayani, was the voice of the Vaishnava assembly. Her son, Sri Vrindavan Das, described Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leelas and thus delivered the 3 worlds. It is in him, Srivas Pandit, that Prem Das keeps his hopes and aspirations. One second. I'm going to see if I can make this text bigger. Let's just... Is there anybody there? There's one person there. Okay. 1 second. I'm going to shut off review. Going to shut off track changes for a second. And going to delete all the Sanskrit songs. Okay, let's delete everything. I want delete. Just from this point all the way to the end. Okay. I can put this all on a different new document. There. All right. Now let's make this text bigger. Let's see, how big can we make it? Okay, that seems good, huh? Yeah, that's more readable now, right? Okay, so now where am I going? Sapta. Okay. Asapta dvipa dipta kori shobhe nava dvipapuri sapta dvipa dipta kore shobhe nava dvipapuri ajahe vishvambara deva Raj tahe tar bhakta jata tahate Shiva sakhyata Shri Krishna kirtana jar kaj Jaya Jaya Thakura Pandita Jara Kripa Lesha Matra Hoya Gora Prema Patra Anupama Sakala Chai Rita Anupama Sakala Charita Gaurangera Seva Bine Deva Devi Nahi Jane Chari Bhai Dasa Dasi Loya Satata Kirtana Range Gora Gora Bhakta Sange Satata Kirtana Range Gora Gora Bhakta Sange Aharnishi Prema Mata Hoya Aharnishi Aprema Mata Hoya Ajar Bharja Shimalini Pativrata Shiromani Jare Prabhu Kohoye Janani Nityananda Rahe Ghare Putra Sama Sneha Kare Nityananda Rahe Ghare Putra Sama Sneha Kare Stana Jhare Netre Bahe Pani Stana Jhare Netre Bahe Pani Akabuva Ishvara Gyane Nati Anati Kare Shicharane Kabhu Kole Karoye Lala Na Prabhu Nritya Bhanga Lagi Mrita Amrita Putra Shoka Tyagi Shuni Prabhu Karayera Dana Shuni Prabhu Karaye Rodan Bhratri Sutta Narayane Vaishnava Mandale Tvani जार पुत्र वृंदावन दास अवर्णीय चैतन्य लीला त्रिभुवने उद्धारिला प्रेमदास करे जार आशा प्रेमदास करे जार आशा. Okay, now we're going through Gadadhar Pandit. Jai Jai Gadadhar Pandita Gosai. All glory, all glories to Śrī Gauḍīya Pandit. By the strength of his mercy, one can sing about the qualities of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His love for the moonlight Gauranga is such that Gauranga is celebrated as Gadadhar Prananath, the Lord of Gadadhar's life. Who can understand the prema of he whose heart is one with Gauranga, for whom he gave up his kshetravas, his vow to forever stay in the holy town of Puri, and his seva to Sri Krishna at Totogopinath? It's Tota, I think it's a long A. Gauranga is Gadadhar's and Gadadhar is Gauranga's, just as Sri Ram and Janaki, Sita Devi, are one body. Just as Sri Radha and Sri Vrindavan Chandra are one in heart, waves of prema flow between Gaur and Gadadhar. Shivananda says, it is by his anurag, that is, Sri Radha's deep attachment, that Sham Tanu, dark-complexioned Krishna, has now become the golden Sri Gauranga and is begging for that prema. Jaya Jaya Gadadhara Pandita Gosai. Oh, it says Gosai. That's interesting. Jaya Jaya Gadadhara Pandita Gosai. Jara Kripa Bole She Chaitanya Guna Kai. Heno She Gauranga Chandre Jaharapi Rete Gadadhar Prananath Jahe lage khyati. Gauragata prana prema ke bhujite pare. Kshetravasa Krishna seva jar lage chade. O Gadayera Gauranga Gaurangir Gadadhar. Shri Rama Janaki Jeno Eka Kalevara. Jeno Eka Prana Radha Vrindavana Chandra Teno Gora Gadadhara Prema Taraga. Ako He Shiva Nanda Paho Jaranu Rage. Shamatanu Gauranga Hoya Prema Mage. Shamatanu Gauranga Hoya Prema Mage. I think it's supposed to be Pahu, not Pahu. I'm just gonna check one thing. How does it go? Gora. Oops, I'm searching on my computer. Let's search here. Gora. Huh. Let's see. What's another song? Oh, what is it? Where did it go? My mind just went blank with like the most basic song ever. There we have Pahu. Anyways, I think it's supposed to be Pahu. Let's just. Okay. I'm just gonna highlight this word because I'm pretty sure it should be Pahu, not Pahu. Okay. All glories to the greatly merciful Advaita Acharya. It was due to his loud roar that Śrī Gauḍīya descended. He is the giver of prem, the lord of Sita Devi, and an ocean of compassion. Due to his nectarian love, the hero of Vraj came again. To whomever he wants to mercifully bestow his grace, that person sings the glories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, submerged in prem ras. He who takes shelter at his lotus feet attains the supreme wealth of Gaur Prem. Lochan Das says, "Why have I not worshipped such a treasure house of mercy? Instead, I have struck my own head with a thunderbolt." So many Advaita Acharya songs in the Bengali songbook. Jaya Jaya Advaita Acharya Dayamoy Jar Hunkare Gora Avatara Hoy Prema Datta Sita Nata Karuna Sagar Jar Prema Rase Ailo Vrajera Nagar Jahare Karuna Kori Kripa Dite Chai Prema Rase Se Jana Chaitanya Gunagay Tahara Padete Jeva Loilo Sharan Se Jana Pailo Gora Prema Mahadan Emona Dayara Nidhi Kene Na Bhajilo Lochan Bole Nija Mate Bajara Padilo. Nitai is the wealth of my life. Nitai is my family. But for Nitai, I have no resort. I shall throw ash in the face of worldly pleasure. While chanting the name of Nitai, I shall sustain my life by begging in the village. I shall never visit any place where Nitai is absent. I shall never look upon the face of one who is averse to him. The water that bathes the feet of Nitai is the same Ganga that Lord Shiva bears upon his head. One who does not worship this Nitai will suffer and die. I remember Vangsi Balan Prabhu told me that I got this translation wrong. I'll have to check that. Lochan Das declares, I shall scorch the face of one who has no regard for my Nitai. Haribol, Dinanath Prabhu. Nitai mora jivan dhana, Nitai mor jati, Nitai bihane mor aranahi gati. Asangsara sukher mukhe তুলে দিব ছায় নগরে মাগিয়া খাব গায়া নিতায় যে দেশে নিতায় নাই সে দেশে না যাব নিতাই বিমুখ জনার মুখ না হেরিব ও গঙ্গা যার পদ জল হর শিরে ধরে হেন নিতাই না ভজিয়া দুঃখ পেয়ে মরে লোচান বলে মোরা নিতাই জীবনাহি মানে অনলভে অনলভে যায় তার মাঝ মুখ খানে অনলভে যায় তার মাঝ মুখ খানে. I shall shove a burning log down that person's throat who doesn't worship my Nitai. So strong. Okay, so now Nitai Parakamala. Feeling really out of it today. All right. Let's see, is there anybody else there? Oh, wow. The lotus feet of Nitai are as cooling as millions of moons. Their shade gives solace to the entire universe. Without a personality such as Nitai, O brother, it is not possible to attain Radha and Krishna. So firmly take hold of his lotus feet. If someone does not establish a relationship with Nityananda Prabhu, his human birth is wasted. Such an animalistic person is very wicked. Not uttering the name of Nitai with his lips, he drowns himself in the so-called happiness of the material world. What then can his education and pedigree do for him? Maddened by false pride and forgetting Nitai's lotus feet, one considers illusion to be truth. If Nitai is merciful, one can attain Radha and Krishna and Vraj. So firmly take hold of Nitai's two lotus feet. The lotus feet of Nitai are eternal truth, and his servitors are eternally liberated. Always aspire to attain the lotus feet of Nitai. Narottam is very unhappy. Oh Nitai, please make me happy by keeping me close to the reddish soles of your lotus feet. Nitai pada kamala Koti chandra sushitala Je chaya jagat jura ai Enoni tai bine bhai Radha Krishna paite nai Trida kori dharani tar pai Ase sambandha nahi jar Brita janma gelo tar সে পশু বড় দুরাচার নিতাই নব লীল মুখে মজিল সংসার সুখে বিদ্যা কোলে কি করিবে তার অহংকারে মতা হইয়া নিতাই পদ পাশারিয়া অসত্যরে সত্য করি মানে নিতায়ের করুণা হবে ব্রজে রাধা কৃষ্ণ পাবে নিতায়ের করুণা হবে ব্রজে রাধা কৃষ্ণ পাবে ধরণী তায়ের চরণ দুখানি ধরণী তায়ের চরণ দুখানি নিতায়ের চরণ সত্য তাহার সেবা কনে নিতায়ের চরণ সত্য তাহার সেবা কনিতা নিতাই পর সদা করয়াশ নিতাই পর সদা করয়াশ অনারতম বড় দুঃখী নিতাই মোরে কর সুখী নরতম বড় দুঃখী নিতাই মোরে কর সুখী রাখ রঙ্গ চরণের পাশ রাখ রঙ্গ চরণের পাশ নিতাই হে 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 Okay, I'm going to follow the Bengali book. Nitayir. There's another thing. Oh, yeah. 1 second. What is this? So tired. Okay. Okay. Akrodha Paramananda Nityananda Rai. Where is that? There it is. Hare Krishna Shasharmaji. The noble Nityananda Prabhu, the personification of supreme transcendental bliss, is never angry. Devoid of all false prestige, he wanders throughout the town. Going from door to door among the residents of lowly and fallen souls, he freely distributes the Harinam Mahamantra. Holding a straw in his teeth, he calls out to whomever he sees, Please purchase me by calling out Gaur Hari. Speaking in this way, Nityananda Prabhu rolls on the ground, appearing like a golden mountain tumbling in the dust. Lochan Das says, that sinful person who has not experienced the awakening of attachment for such an avatar simply comes and goes in the endless cycle of birth and death. Oh, Krishna. Akrodha Paramananda Nityanandara Abhimana Shunya Nitai Nagare Pedai Adhama Patita Jive Dware Dware Kiya Hari Nama Mahamantra Dichen Bilaya Jare dekhe tare kohe dante trena dhori aya mare ki niya loho bolo gorahari eto bole Nityananda Bhume Gari Jai Sonar Parvata Jena Dhulte Lotai Ahe Noyava Tare Jai Rati na janmi lo Lochan bole she papi elo aroge lo Nitai is the jewel of all virtues. My Nitai is a jewel of all virtues. He has inundated the entire world with a flood of divine love. Nitai has come to the land of Goda, Bengal, bringing that flood of prem. The devotees are submerged in it, but the wretched and lowly remain floating. He does not discriminate against the wretched, lowly, fallen, and sinful. He freely offers to everyone the prem that is so rare that it is difficult even for Lord Brahma to attain. By cutting a channel in a dam holding the unlimited ocean of mercy, Nitai has caused a flood of nectarian prem to surge in each and every house. Lochan Das says, whoever has not worshipped my Nitai knowingly commits suicide. Hey, where's Nitai Gunamani Amar? Is it in the beginning? Huh. Where the heck is it? Somehow I skipped it. Nitai Guna. Oh, is it after this? I guess so. There it is. Okay. Haribol, Pañca-tattva Prabhu, Hare Krishna, and Madhavi Didi, Dandavat Pranams. My voice isn't so good right now, but I'm really just doing this to proofread through the whole book because we're going to be printing it soon. We're supposed to have all the corrections entered and sent to the printers by the end of this month. So not so much time. Nitai guna mani yaman, Nitai guna mani, Aniya premera banya, Bhashai loyavani, Premer banya loya nitai, I logoda deshe, Dubilo bhakata gana, Dinahina bhashe, Dinahina patita pamaranahi bache, Brahmara durlabha prem sabakare jache, Abada karuna sindhu Katiya mohana, Abada karuna sindhu Katiya mohan, Ghare ghare bole prem, Ami aravana, Alocha bole mor nitai, Jebana bhajilo, Jani yasho nilo she, Atma ghati hoilo, Janiya shuniyashe, Atma ghati hoilo. Think 2 more Nityananda songs and then that's it for this session. Yeah. All right. Ananda Kanda. Where is it? We just came across it. Where is it? That we just went. There it is. Okay. Shri Nitai Chandra is the root of divine bliss. His eyes, which are the color of the crimson sunrise, overflow with a desire to bestow mercy. He is an abode of mercy. From him a stream of compassion ceaselessly flows as he sweetly sings, Hari, Hari. While enjoying spectacular dancing in the company of his devotees, Nitai floats in multicolored waves of ras. He smiles gently, speaks sweetly, and moves his neck to and fro. Remaining absorbed in bliss day and night, he embraces the fallen while chanting the names of Gaur. With great vigor, he distributes the treasure of prem to the people of the world. In the midst of kirtan, Shri Nitai Chandra, the king of Rasiks, is like a golden mountain. He spreads the ras of the playful pastimes of Raj through his sweet, sweet singing. Overwhelmed with prem, sometimes he rolls on the earth, covering himself with ashen gray dust. Sometimes he wanders restlessly, sometimes he plays, and sometimes he laughs very loudly. Sometimes he perspires, sometimes he laments, sometimes he experiences horripilation, and sometimes he stammers. Sometimes he leaps long distances, sometimes he jumps high into the air, and sometimes he heaves deep sighs. He is the ocean of mercy, the friend of all, and the full moon dissipating the darkness of ignorance in the age of Kali. By removing the cataracts of illusion from the eyes of the residents of this world, Shri Nitai has fulfilled their desires. By bestowing prem, he has delivered the blind, the fallen, the destitute, and the wicked. The whole world has been delivered. Only the Radha Vallabh Das has been deprived. Okay. Oh, Krishna. Okay. Ananda Kanda Nitai Chanda Arunanayana Karuna Chanda Karuna Pura Sagane Jor Hari Hari Dwani Bol Re Hari Hari Dwani Bol Re Nataka Natakaranga Bhakata Sangha Vivida Bhasa Rasataranga Ishata Hasa Madhura Bhasha Ishata Hasa Madhura Bhasha Sagane Gima Dolore Sagane Gima Dolore Patita Gora Japata Gora Dina Rajane Ananda Bhora Prema Ratan Koriya Jatan Prema Ratan Koriya Jatan Jaga Jane Karu दान रे जग जाने करो दान कीर्तन माजा रसिक राजा जय चानक नया गिरि विराजा ब्रज विहार रस विथार मधुर मधुर गान रे मधुर मधुर गान रे धूलि धूसर धरनी ऊपर कबहू लुठत प्रेमे कर गर कबहू चलत कबहू खेलत कबहू अट्टहास रे कबहू अट्टहास रे कबहू शेद कबहू खेदा कबहू पुलक स्वर विभेद कबहू लंफ कबहू जंप कबहू दीर्घ श्वास रे कबहू दीर्घ श्वास रे করুণা সিন্ধু অখিল বন্ধু কলি যুগতম পুরাণ ইন্দু পুরাণ ইন্দু জগত লোচন পটল মোচন নিতাই পুরলয়াশরে নিতাই পুরল আশরে অন্তয়ধম দীন দুরাজনা প্রেম দানে করল মোচন পাওল জগত কেবল বঞ্চিত পাওল জগত কেবল বঞ্চিত এ রাধা বল্লভ দাস রে রাধা বল্লভ দাস রে Okay. Don't know what's wrong with my voice. Having a hard time singing right now. Jai Jai Nityananda Rohini Kumar. Where did we see that one? I think we saw it. There it is. By Vrindavan Das Thakur. Let's see who's all there. Oh. Haribol, Pañca-tattva Prabhu. Okay. All glories to Śrī Nityananda Prabhu, the son of Rohini. To deliver the fallen souls, he extends his two arms. With a choked voice, he stammers sweetly. Whomever he sees, he lovingly embraces. Overflowing with prem, his eyes roll about restlessly, looking like bumblebees hovering over a golden lotus. The merciful Lord Sri Nitai knows the sufferings of others. He has strung together a garland of the holy names which he has bestowed upon the people of this world. He has subdued the sinners and the atheists, but he has distributed prem to the poor and the lowly. Calling out, "Alas, O Gauranga!" he falls to the earth. Nitai's whole body becomes soaked with the tears from his eyes. Within his heart, Vrindavan Das considers Śrī Nityananda Prabhu to be like Mount Sumeru falling upon the earth. Jaya 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 Nityananda Rohini Kumar Patita Uddhara lagi Dubahu pasan Gada Gada Madhura Madhura Adho Bolo Jare dekhe Tare preme Dhori deyako Dagamagalo Chanago Raye Nirantara Shonara Kamale Jeno Hiraye Brahmara Dayara Thakura Nitai Para Dukha Jane Apara Dukha Jane Hari Namer মালা গাঁথে দিল জগ জানে, পাপী পাষাণ্ডী যত করিল দলন, দীনহীন জনে কইলা প্রেম বিতরণ। আহারে গৌরাঙ্গ বলে পড়ে ভূমি তলে, শরীর ভিজিল নিতায়ের, নয়নের জলে। বৃন্দাবন দাস মনে এ বিচারিল, ধরণী উপরে কিবা সুমেরু পড়িল। জয় জয় নিত্যানন্দ রোহিণী কুমার, পতিতয় ধার লাগে দুবাহু পসার। জয় নিত্যানন্দ রাম, জয় নিত্যানন্দ রাম, রোহিণী কুমার জয় নিত্যানন্দ রাম, জয় নিত্যানন্দ রাম, নিত্যানন্দ রাম, রোহিণী কুমার জয় নিত্যানন্দ রাম. All right, so that's the proofreading we're doing for now, and I'll go live a bit later. I don't know when. Feeling really tired right now, though, so I'm probably going to take a quick nap. More, I'll sing through the Gauranga Kirtans. There's a lot of them, a lot more Pañca-tattva songs. All right, thank you for joining me, and see you next time. Haribol.